And we are back, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Mac Purgatory. So we don't have the BT16 update yet for Mac. We're waiting for the hotfix. So we currently stuck just playing BT15, but thanks to Elixir, who I will add their channel link in the comments, I have seen an absolutely spicy deck that I definitely want to give a try. So this is Belf Apocalymon. This is the BT15 version. They found it in BT16, but the only thing that's missing really is the BT16 Uko, which does add some consistency. But yeah, kind of the main core of the deck and what it doesn't really change. So I'm bringing it to you here to show you the paragons of some of the really random stuff that people have created, and the deck is super fun. It has some mild problems, as with all decks, when you're really just searching for one card to get your combo going, but the deck plays a lot like Belfi. I've had so many wins just doing the same old Belfi strat. And I know what you're saying, why don't you just play Belfi the same way you always used to? Because sometimes it's more fun to do it like this. That's why. Yeah, I haven't won with Mill out yet with this. And I think, do the Ukos make that much of a difference? We will find out. But yeah, we can start off just with quite a nice hand, just searching for everything. We have all of the Gizmons ready, which feels really good. This deck doesn't really do very much in regards to attacking your opponent, which is kind of fine, unless you get into Belfi, and then you can be aggressive then. When I played with Belfi at regionals against Levi, I found the match it wasn't actually, to be honest, too bad. You have a lot of kind of very strong counters to it in the deck, as well as the fact they love to just wait around. And Belfi loves to punish decks that wait, because it deletes everything level 5 or less. We saw a lot of the Tamer when I was playing this deck yesterday to give it a test out to see whether it worked in BT15. And not seeing any right now, which feels bad, but I'm sure we'll get there. So yeah, we'll just I had so many games yesterday where I wasn't finding certain pieces, and I had one game against Millith where my Apocalymon was in security. Because I know that because they milled me out of my entire deck, and I was like, if I just see Apocalymon, I get to mill you back. Yeah, we've seen some good things so far. Oh, lovely! There we go. That's exactly what we want to see. Or should we wait? We don't need to trash that right now. Let's trash this one just in case they delete the AT. Because we can just do it next turn, because we have the trash level 5 under the Uko, so no matter what, we can trash that rage mode. But yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. We're getting set up. They're taking their time, which feels really good, especially not raising there. That feels really bad for them. But they obviously must be missing. Maybe they're missing a level 4. They got one now. Oh, is this not Levia? Is this Merva? This looks like Merva, actually. If they're playing the Ogremon. Okay, so they are just setting up. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting. Because we are close. We just need to find Apocalymon. Well, I mean, if we can find a sleep mode, that'd be great. We found a sleep mode on Q. Great. Yep, we will hatch. Thank you very much. They don't play any form of like, I mean, if they do, well done to them. If they get to delete my, there we go. Okay, so it is Levia. Okay, that feels good. We will. The thing I found with this deck is I very rarely got above 6 cards, and this is going to be the one game where I am going to go above 6 cards. Do I care about giving my opponent less memory is the question. Because it's 2 memory at the end of the day, but it gives me a lot more value. Because I can see other pieces to go in the trash. Yeah, we'll take the sleep mode. And then we will just Asta for 7. W. We still haven't seen a lot of our Dark Masters pieces, so we're kind of missing those right now, which feels bad. Because it means even if we see Apocalymon, we're still not quite there. We will play XT from trash. I have another one of these coming. So I can put both of these in the trash. And it doesn't, in the bottom of my deck, and it doesn't feel too bad. But now we're kind of set up. We have the Belfie, we have the Tamer, we have a blocker, so they can't just do cheeky swings as well. Not that they really do. Lovely, and we've already played a lot of things by effects. And you can Biting Crush my level 5 if you want to. I don't mind. Give me some free card draw. Here we go. They've raised. I just think every deck needs a Apocalymon though. Because then Levia would be completely washed. But yeah, we don't have to summon until the end of the opponent's turn, thanks to the Akihiro Kurata, which had a bit of a bug yesterday. I've never experienced it before, but it getting sucked up meant I wasn't getting the play out from the Belfie. But it happened sometimes. It didn't. It worked once, and then sometimes it didn't work. And it was a bit weird. I think it mostly didn't work when I had already turned down the Yume. So I don't know whether that's an issue in the game. Oh, as they Death X me. As it achieves nothing. But I suppose you just have a big body out. But right now I'm staring down lethal with Belfie on its own. Actually, no, I'm not, because I have too many cards in my hand. I am not staring down Belfie lethal, which feels bad. Draw one trash one. But that Ogamon's at least going to go away, so that feels good. We'll put this. Yeah, we will put this Portuguese in trash, just in case. No selection. Yes, I will. We might as well just play a Portuguese. Draw one. And I don't know who I want to put in most. Let's put you in. We're currently not staring down on Apocalymon. We're at 6 cards. Feels bad. Feels bad that we're currently at 6 cards. But it's the thing when opponents don't swing. So we're currently not staring down lethal, which feels fine. We'll draw. So now we'll just swing. Yes. Oh wait, I don't have a thingy. I don't have an AT in here. No, misplay. Misplay. Oh well. They surrendered anyway, but that was a massive misplay on my part. I thought I had an AT in there, but I put them both at the bottom of the deck. That'll be why. So I had to swing with the other AT first. I just swing. Okay, feels bad. But we were kind of ahead anyway. Because we would have had 2 more swings after that, so they would have been on 0 security. We would have been able to go back into another sleep mode afterwards. Yeah, we were so far ahead. And they had nothing on board. And they were Leviah. So if they had been Merva, they could have come back. They could have had 1 memory and come back by hard playing a Merva. But not here. But yeah, I hope you check out Elixir's deck build video. It's very interesting. The player has a few mistakes in regards to some of the effects and some of the misplays, just because someone who doesn't play Belfi that often, it's a classic mistake to fall into, really, in the grand scheme of things. There's a lot of things which the deck with Ukamon changed really about itself. And the great example for me is always the fact that I'm a firm believer in playing the Psychmon, because the Royal Knights matchup used to be so free in BT13 when Belfi came out. And then I just kept losing to it because they didn't have Psych out. I was like, oh, the deck's fast enough. But it's not. They play the Ganku blocker, and they play the Alphamon that stops your Belphamon from swinging at players. And it really just slows you down. And the deck loses so much speed. We'll take the Piedmon. When the Ukamon swings, we get to trash a Piedmon to draw 2, which feels good. I was hoping we would see an 80 there, just to help speed the deck up. Hopefully a Vi player will go a bit quicker this time in regards to, they won't kind of brick on presumably level 4s, or maybe even level 5s. Okay, they're playing a very weird, maybe Merva Leviah build. And just splashing Anubis in, because you can. Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably it. Like, Leviah is your big form, which feels weird. I don't think the deck really cares about removing your opponent's stuff, but maybe this player's just testing out and trying. Okay, we have double, which feels really good. It'd be foolish not to Psychmon here. What do you think we should? Well, let's just swing first. Let's swing. Hope we die. Which we do. Feels good. Yep. We'll trash said Piedmon. We see another Uko. So kind of good we didn't use the Psychmon there. I mean, if we can figure out if they're a Merva build or not, because then we can make it so Merva can't come out for cheap. Because we can just Psychmon and then stop the Digicross. But yeah, this is kind of a best of 3 match. So if we lose, we'll go back again for a 3rd one, and if we don't, then we'll just do 2 games of this one. I will put the deck list as I see it at the end. And I will explain a few of my choices as a more seasoned Belfi player than the person who originally made the deck list. But shout out to them for coming up with it. Really good. So good. The deck is so strong. It's really fun to pilot. Yeah, would totally recommend it to anyone if you want something really random and spicy to take to your locals. Something that people won't really know what to do with. Just lots of little checks here. Yes, I will. Thank you so much for asking. Trash this one here. Oh, we see another Akihiro Karate. It feels slightly bad to just kind of sit on the Gizmons, but at the same time, we can choke our opponent back. Again, they seem to be lacking fours for some reason, and we get more cycle. We haven't seen Rage Mode yet in this game. We haven't seen AT yet in this game. And they're both 4-ofs. This Machinedramon is 2-of. The Piedmon is 2-of. The Mental Friendship is 2-of. So to see them over and over again and be like, okay. Do you think they play Myotis Ace in this list? That's a strong question. Oh. Or are these going to go straight into their 5 now? It's always fun to play against other random decks because you're kind of just going, okay, what are you going to do? What's your combo? Where are you going here? Do you just pop your Men Boost and then Digivolve for 3? No, you just go hard 3. Feels bad giving Belfamon 3. Like, we can do a lot with that. And I know you got the Gazimon out, so I don't go to 4, but I don't really care about that in the grand scheme of things. Do you think they play Garurumon Ace? I think that's too far. Can we remotely see cards that we want? That's a no to that question. Oh, we see an Astamon, so that feels good. Can we see another one? Nope. We have so many cards in our hand right now. Feels gross. Right, so we'll swing with the Uko. Rune mode. So our Apocalymon is now online if we want to see it at some point today. Okay. Yeah, giving us 3 is so bad because it means we can do this. Do this. Draw 1 and transform. Do this for 2. I might as well just keep the sleep modes in my hand and then I can just trash them the turn after. Ooh, I see another AT, which feels really good. Because I can play this out, I think. Because I don't need to play out a Kurata, so I can use an XT to get more cycle going. Yeah. So we'll put these 2 at the bottom, because I don't need blocker in this matchup. I just need more cycle right now. So this feels really good. Trash 2, so we'll trash this one, and I guess we trash the Psychmon. And then we just Astamon for 7. Devolve into sleep mode in hand. Put rage mode underneath. suppose it feels bad to leave them something on board for them to gain memory, but I've also put them on 7, so do we care about giving them memory? Yeah. This is interesting, but we're very close to being set up. We just need to see Apocalymon. We have a lot of draw, we have a lot of trash on our side. Can we just see some more, is the question. But yeah, I can imagine they're just going to Levire us here. And I just wanted to keep the Proto-Gizu in trash as a target if needed from the play something from trash. But maybe that was a mistake. And maybe I should have just made it so I would have had a XT here. But the problem is, I think it just would have been popped. So yeah, here comes the Anubis. And here comes the Merva. Annoying to not have the Psychmon ready. And the problem is the Anubis is not once per turn to delete the Psychmon. So, but I suppose it would have stopped. You have to have the Psychmon out ready to stop the Merva. So maybe that's on me. But I got into my combo by doing this. But I suppose me having another blocker out would have been good. Because I've definitely got rid of them all, right? Yeah. Yeah. Combo versus combo deck. And I think we just lose because I think they can just OTK us here. Here comes Shadoba. I think we're about to get OTK'd. I don't think there's... Oh no, you gone for the Saber. Because they can just Mervamon again. So yeah, we have to do this now. Trash this one and trash this one. To then play out the blocker. But I think you can just play something here. To just delete. Because it's not once per turn. And then they wonder why it got limited. So yeah, so we have to block. There you go. But if they can... I mean, it's in trash now. So if they can just find another way to spawn another one, which they can probably do with a Merva, we are in trouble. Anubis being not once per turn feels so bad. because you can't keep anything. Okay, the good thing is they're searching for stuff, and that feels good. Let's hope they don't digivolve into Ogre in the back, but they probably will do. They probably will do, which makes my Digimon Emperor play not so good anymore. Okay. There's my Gazzy. But yeah, you kind of saw there why I make choices about my Belfie build. Raid makes this, really ruins this deck. And so you need a way to combat that. If they can give me 3 memory here, which they're not going to do, they're going to put me on 1. It feels so bad. Okay. So yeah, so we'll draw 1. We will trash 1. The Digimon Emperor is now no longer of use to us. Yep. Pop this one. And then we will draw and trash 1. Another sleep mode. That should promise the Yukomon should have gone. Really, in the grand scheme of things. There goes your Anubis. Draw for turn. Start a main phase. We saw the Protogizu, so we saw our Wincon. No, wrong card, wrong card. Okay, we're just going to surrender on that one. But anyway, we would have won. So thank you very much for watching. Wrong card lag.